Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about PayPal, and more specifically, we're going to show how to send an invoice through PayPal to someone who owes you money. So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, if you're not familiar with PayPal, it's definitely one of the most popular ways to pay people or receive payments online. It's been around for a long time. I remember using them back in the early 2000s. They might be the oldest online payment processor, but I'm not too sure. If you happen to know, be sure to leave a comment below. But how do you send an invoice through PayPal to someone who owes you money, and that way they can click and pay? Well, it's not really an easy feature to come across. I use an iPhone, but I'm going to show you how to do this really easy. It's not going to be a long video, a quick tutorial. So here I have the PayPal app open right now. So I've been looking around on the PayPal app for a long time looking for the invoice function, and I just can't seem to find it. I don't think that it actually exists. If you know how to send it through the PayPal app, be sure to leave a comment below, let me know. But I was actually only able to find it on the mobile website. So let me switch over to the mobile website for PayPal now. All right, so here's where the tutorial is going to start. So here on the PayPal website, not the app, you cannot do this on the app as far as I know. You want to go ahead and click right here and log in. I'm going to click there now. All right, so here is the PayPal mobile login screen. So you'll need to enter in your username and your password. I'm going to go ahead and enter that in right now. All right, so I went ahead and logged into my PayPal account on the mobile website, and this is the home screen. So you're going to see your PayPal balance right here, also recent activity. But there's a few different ways where you can get to the invoice section. The first and the easiest way is go ahead and look right here on this little bottom menu. There's three options: send, request, and more. Go ahead and click on more. It's these three dots. I'm going to click there now. All right, once you click there, then this drop down menu happens, and then you can go ahead and click right here on create an invoice. That's the first way to get it. Let me close this back out and go back to the home screen. The other way you can get to the invoice here from the home screen is go ahead and click right here on request. Same thing, it's on the bottom menu here. I'm going to click there now. All right, once you click there, then this screen pops up, and then here is another easy button right here called create an invoice. You can click that. That's the second way. And then the last way I know how to get to the invoice section is right here on the top left. This little menu button has three lines up above it. I'm going to click there now. All right, once you click there, then you can go ahead and look for this button called send and request. It's three lines down from the top. I'm going to click there now. All right, once you click there, then you can see the same button right there, send an invoice right there. So that's three ways to find invoice in the PayPal screen for the mobile website. If you use any one of those three options, it's going to be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and just click this one right now. All right. Like I said, all three of them will bring you to the same screen, create an invoice. So in order to fill this out, it's pretty self-explanatory, but let me go ahead and fill it out for you. First, you want to choose who you're going to bill it to. So you need to enter an email address for the person you'll be sending it to. Unless they are in your address book through your PayPal account, then you will use the name that you have them saved in your PayPal account. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and enter an email address now. All right. I went ahead and entered in an email address I'm going to send the invoice to. Next, you want to go ahead and choose the type of currency right here. So right now I have it in US dollars. You can change the currency if you're billing somebody in a different country. I'm going to click on there now. All right, as you can see, you can send a requested invoice for a lot of different currencies. I'm going to go ahead and leave it as US dollars. Let me go ahead and go back. All right, next you need to add the invoice amount and what it's for. So how you do that is click on this blue line right here called add item or service. I'm going to click there now. All right, next this first line, you want to go ahead and name what the service is for. So I'm going to click in here now. All right, this is just a test that I'm running, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in test. But if you are sending something specific, go ahead and type in what they're buying. So if it's coffee or if it's consulting, something like that, go ahead and just type it right there. Next on this line, you can go ahead and add more information if you would like. So if you're sending coffee, maybe here you can put roasted coffee or iced coffee. This line is completely optional, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that blank. Next, you want to show how much it's going to be invoiced for. So let's go ahead and just put $5. And then if you're sending more than one, so for example, if you're sending bags of coffee and you're sending 3, go ahead and type in 3 or 4 or however many you're going to be billing them for. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in 1. Next, if there's tax that you need to charge them for this invoice, go ahead and fill it out in here by clicking right here. Here you can go ahead and set up your local tax. I'm not going to enter anything in for that. And then lastly, on this bottom line, you can put a discount if they get a discount either by a percentage or a dollar amount, if that would apply. For me, I'm going to leave that one blank. And lastly, if you invoice for this type of item frequently, then you can go ahead and save that item, and that way next time you don't need to type in this information. You'll just need to put in the quantity. I'm going to to leave that blank, but for this particular invoice, I'm going to go ahead and click Add Item now. All right, so we got our invoice pretty much set up. So we have one item for $5. You can add more items if you're billing them for something else. You'll see the subtotal, any kind of discount, shipping and handling if it applies. If you are not shipping anything, for example, if it's a digital product or somebody needs to pay you, you can uncheck that. I'm going to uncheck this now, and you want to scroll down a little bit further. All right, here at the bottom, you'll see the total, and then you can add a note to your customer or the person you're invoicing, whether it says happy birthday or pay me right away. You can choose, it's completely optional. Once you've set that up, go ahead and click this blue button here at the bottom. I'm not sure why it doesn't appear completely, but as you can see, it's right there, send or preview. I'm going to go ahead and click send now. All right, next you get this confirmation screen letting you know the invoice has been sent to that email address. Go ahead and click done. All right, next the screen pops up and it shows you that the invoice has been sent and it's pending right now. So let me switch over to that invoice, and that way you can see what it looks like from the receiving party. All right, I went ahead and clicked on that email that it contains the invoice, and this is what the person will receive. It's letting them know here's your invoice that you had sent them for the amount of $5, and then whoever receives it, they can easily click and pay the invoice with this blue button. Let me click on that, and that way you can see what it looks like. All right, I went ahead and clicked there, and then this shows that person who sent the invoice, which is you, the amount due, and then what they can do is easily click this blue button right here and pay this invoice. I'm going to click there now. All right, so I went ahead and clicked here, and then it brought me to this screen. So just keep in mind, the person who receives that invoice, they do not need to have a PayPal account. However, it appears that way once they click on it, so they can log in and pay the invoice with their PayPal account. But if they don't want to, they can just click right here on this gray line without logging in, and that is called pay with debit or credit card. And also it lets them know what the balance is right here. Let me go ahead and click on that gray line now. All right, and then this is the screen that they'll see. It's a PayPal guest checkout, so they can enter their credit card and billing information here without even logging into their PayPal account. So there you have it. That is how to send an invoice through PayPal. Again, I'm not too sure why you can't do this on the PayPal mobile app. If you happen to know, be sure to leave a comment below. But again, just keep in mind that this process went through the mobile website, not the mobile app. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.